Wash yourselves clean. Put away your misdeeds, from Isaiah. Cease doing evil. Learn to do good. Set things right, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. Jesus says, be sure you practice what you preach. Don't be a fake person. And do not tie up heavy burdens hard to carry and lay them on people's backs and shoulders. Somewhere else it says, do not be called good before you really are. Jesus also said, only God is good. Well, we're just about the end of the second week in Lent. It's a good time to check how well we're doing, putting away all our egos that cause us to sin. I always think I should be doing better. You know, I'm not really satisfied very often. I'm not 100%, I admit. I desire to be, but you know, the flesh is weak. But I don't want to get caught up checking so much as if I'm in a race or competition, even with myself. You know, the weekend of April 8 to 10, we're having a discernment weekend for single women interested in exploring a religious life. Our theme for the discernment weekend in April is Conversatio, turn and be saved. The Give Us This Day reflection on Tuesday said it is generally hard for us to turn or to change because we don't open our eyes and our ears, our hearts and mind and soul to others. Maybe we don't even open them all up to God. I think this is what I heard God say to me many years ago, that I forget to remember. I can get too caught up in things like people, work, other objects, but also, and especially my own sensitivities or feelings. You get caught up with concern about how I'm measuring up, or maybe I could nurse my wounds when I feel misunderstood or judged unfairly. I think this might be what Mother Benedictine, who was the first Benedictine sister to come to North America, had to contend with as well. In 1852, she was a very young sister from a monastery in Eichstätt, Germany, who traveled here with just a few companions to this new country. She struggled with others that she felt did not really support her, not even the monk who requested their move to America. And at some point, I think she felt even not supported by many of her sisters. I can only imagine how hurt and confused she must have felt. Yet, she stayed faithful and committed, always. I wonder how she managed all those feelings, the suffering she went through, believing she was misrepresented and eventually was isolated. We can get caught up in our feelings, and that's not a good thing, because God is really saying to us all the time, I am enough. So stop dwelling on all the other stuff. When I can do this, when I can surrender to love alone, I feel lighter, freer, and much closer to God. Then the only goal of mine is to be closer to the one I love and who loves me, as long as I don't forget to remember. All in all, love is really the only thing. That's what God wishes we would all learn. It changes everything. It would eliminate violence if we all practiced love. So why do we not stay there? Why do you and I allow anything to interfere with this? If we could stay here, do this, then we will hear and see and taste the goodness of God. Let's do Conversatio, turning to God and being saved. Saved by love, by a Jesus who loves enough to die for us. Saved by love. Our God is love. God bless.